everyone, welcome back again to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. How is everybody doing? As for me, I'm so good. Like, I'm doing pretty fine. So if you don't already know, I'm Jennifer Onyinye Okeke, and this is Onyinye Okeke's TV. So you are welcome. We do all things beauty, makeup, hairstyling, skincare, lifestyle. Like, I do anything that interests me, but majorly on hairstyling because I have a salon. So yeah, today's video is going to be about wig making, how to make a wig with a sew-in machine. So recently I uploaded a video on my Instagram. So if you are not following me on Instagram, I don't know what you're waiting for. Like, it's so free to follow me on Instagram. Just go ahead to, click on the handle over here or here to follow me on Instagram. So recently I uploaded a video on Instagram, and so many of you were so interested in learning how to make a wig with a sew-in machine. Like, you guys wanted me to do a detailed tutorial on that, and that's why I decided to go ahead to film that for you guys today. But before we dive into the video, I have good news for you guys, which is like my latest baby. You guys know that I have a baby. I have an old baby, which is my shop, the new salon. So if you haven't seen that video, just go ahead to click on the link below to watch the video of me decorating the new salon. I reopened my salon. Like, I took a break for like 1 year. So I took a break for 1 year, and right now I am back in full to hustle more. So I've been working on this particular project for a very long time now. Let's say 4 to 5 years, because I've been searching for the best vendors. And right now, finally, I have gotten the best of the best. Trust me, the best vendors you can ever think of. So my newest baby is Exquisite Signature Luxury Hair. So yeah, I finally launched my own brand, my own hair. So I took my time, like I took my precious time for like four years to get the best vendors, and I'm very sure that you guys will like these hairs, because they are premium donors, like premium donors, and I guarantee you that these hairs are going to last for a very long time. Trust me on this one. So we have different styles of the hairs. We have pixie coils. I'm going to be showing you guys like maybe a video or maybe a picture somewhere. So we have pixie coils, we have bouncy hairs, and we also have bone straights, we have closures, we have frontals. For the pixie coils, we have from 10 inches down to 16 inches. For the bouncy hair, we have from 10 inches to 20 inches. And for the bone straight, we have from 6 inches to 30 inches. We also have braided wigs as well, with different sizes, in different lengths or in different styles. So we have long length, short length, and even medium length or bra length. We also have full lace braided wigs, frontal wig, that's braided wig, frontal braided wig, closure braided wig, any style you can think of. Coily hair, straight hair, that's for the box braid or the braided wigs. We sell both in wholesales and also in retail. So if you are interested in buying in wholesales, we'll give you like a discounted rate that you can be able to make profit. We also sell in retail as well. So if you are interested in placing an order, you can go ahead to check out our website, which is www.exquisitesignature.com. It's going to be on the screen, or you can go ahead to send us a message on WhatsApp or give us a call on +234 8100 305295. Let me call it again. +234 8100 305295. So just in case you are interested in ordering, or in case you also want to book an appointment with us, like you want to come into our working shop or our salon to make your hair, you can as well book an appointment over there or give us a call. You can book an appointment on the website or give us a call. So I'm going to be putting you guys through on how to book an appointment or place an order on the website shortly before we move into the main video or the main tutorial. So yeah, that's it guys. I'm excited. Please come and buy my market. So yeah, that's it. Let's dive into the main video, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Stay blessed. I love you guys. Bye.
Okay, first I'll be using one of these cap, which is the dome cap. The mesh cap is usually small size, so the dome cap is perfect for those who have those people that have like bigger head or bigger size of head. So that's for the large, and while the mesh cap is for the medium and then the small. You can also reduce the mesh cap into like a smaller size for those people that have small head. So the differences is the net. The mesh cap has like net, or it's a netty kind of cap, while the dome cap is just like this swimming type of cap but in black. So that's the difference. That's how to identify the mesh cap and then the dome cap. Moving on now, I'm placing the cap on the mannequin head, and I'm making sure that it's laid very flat before attaching the closure to it. And for the placing of the closure, we'll make sure that I'm placing the closure in between the two lines on the cap, and also make sure that it is laid flat as well before I go ahead to pin it up with T-pins. Okay, just to get a clearer placing, I just decided to CORNROW the closure off camera.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry.
After placing and securing it with T-pins, we'll just go ahead to further secure it more with needle and thread, just so that it can stay up, or it can stay in place while I sew in with the sewing machine.
I won't let no one come and take your place, 'cause the love you give, it can't be.
Okay, once I'm done with that, we'll just go ahead to remove the T-pins and also the wig cap from the mannequin head. And to sew the closure, I am using the normal stitch, which is called the running stitch. So I'm going to be using, you know, the normal stitch they use in making clothes. That's what I'm going to be using to stitch or to sew the closure onto the cap. We just sew it in a U shape, just follow the shape of the closure like so, and just sew it. And as I'm sewing it, I'm just making sure I'm trying to maintain a straight line as I am sewing it. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Moving on, I'm placing the wig cap on the mannequin head again, so I can just rule out where I'm going to be sewing in the bundles, because I do not want to make any mistake. I also want all the bundles or all the hair, I want to sew all the bundles or all the hairs onto the cap. And also I do not want to cut off any part of the bundle just so that I can fit it in or sew it in another part of the cap. I do not want that. I just want to sew in all the bundles onto the cap at once without cutting it. And for that, just to sew in the bundles, I'm going to be using my measuring tape so that I can get an accurate placing of the bundles. So I'll be using an inch for each of that's an inch in between each of the lines. That is, the bundles will be like 1 inch apart from each other. Hope you guys get what I mean. Just 1 inch. And then for the front part of the hair or the front part of the wig, that's the closure side, I'm going to be using half inch apart from each other. I'm going to be using half inches just for like inch 1 and inch 2. Hope you guys get it. This is because I do not want the front part to be looking scanty. And this is the pen I'm going to be using. So this is permanent marker I'm using, but normally I'm supposed to use one called sharpening permanent marker, but I could not find it in the market, so I just decided to get this particular one. Okay, this is what the Xpression signature hair or Xpression signature luxury hair looks like. Bundles, bone straight. This one is bone straight bundles. Wefts are neatly, can you see how neat the wefts look? They are neatly sewn to each other. No short length hairs, and they don't stick out, like they don't fall off, they don't shade at all, and it's so light. Can you guys see how light this hair looks? This hair is so light and sleeky. You can just run your hands through it and you won't see any hair falling out, and it's easy for you to just run your hands through it. Trust me, I'm giving you guys the best quality. This is the best quality. Trust me guys, I'm very sure that when you get this hair, you'll come back for more. Yeah, you can easily just run your hands through it, you know, very sleeky and very soft. The hair is so soft and lightweight, not the one that you will wear and it will be heavy on your head. This one is lightweight and soft, and it's so smooth. Can you see that there's no short hairs on it? Like, this is best quality guys. The Xpression signature luxury hair. All right. And yeah, once I take the both measurements, we just go ahead to take the first and the second bundles I'm going to be sewing in, to just go ahead to measure the bundles or my weft, to just measure it, because I do not want to cut any weft. I don't want any of the bundles or any of the weft or any of the length of the hair to be rolling, or for me to cut it off to attach somewhere else. I do not want that. I want everything to fit in straight up, like without me cutting and attaching the remaining part or the excess part at the back of the wig. I just want everything to just, you know, fit in. For the bundles, I'm only going to be using 2 bundles of exquisite signature luxury hairs, okay? All right, this is just like a sketch of it to know the length of the bundles I'm going to be binding or doubling. So after doing this, after using my measuring tape to just get the amount of hairs that I'm going to be sewing in, just sketch it out, and then we'll just go ahead to use my bundles to just measure to know the ones that will be remaining. That's the length that will be remaining. And if I figure out that it will be remaining so much, I'm just going to fold it back to where I have measured before, and then bind the weft with sewing machine. You guys are going to see how I'm going to bind the weft. So right now I'm joining the lines using my permanent marker so that I will easily follow the lines when I'm using my sewing machine to secure the weft onto, or the bundles onto the cap. Alright, to bind the bundles or the weft of the hair, we just go ahead to be stitching with the sewing machine, and I'm going to be using the zigzag sewing or the zigzag stitching, and I'm going to be binding weft A to weft B, just like the way my hands or my fingers are just showing. I'm just going to be putting my needles from weft A to weft B like that, zigzag like that, using the zigzag stitch like I said before. Alright, at this point I'm going to allow you to just watch and see what I'm doing so that you get a better understanding of this whole process. Just let me know if you are confused or you have any question. Just let me know and I will reply you, or you can send me a DM on my Instagram page, or you can send me an email. Any question you have, just let me know in the comment section below.
I want to share my world, don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on.
And yeah, this is what the binding or the doubling of the weft looks like. See how the stitches are. So when you bind from one knot of the weft to the other knot of the weft, that's weft A to weft B, the knot side where they've already tied the knots, when you bind like that, the hair doesn't get to loosen, it does not get to shift, it just remains like that until when you are ready to unravel or when you are ready to loosen it. And moving on, I will just go ahead to start installing or sewing the weft or the bundles onto the cap. While I'm doing so, I'm going to just stitch the cap only on the particular line I created before. So that line is going to serve as a guideline. So I'm just going to follow up that line as I'm stitching. I'm going to be sewing on that line just so that I get an accurate result and so that the stitching comes out neat.
Give me a really good feeling all day long.
And for sewing of the weft with the machine, I'm doing the turnover method. I'm not going to be cutting any single weft. I'm just going to be sewing the hair. When I get to the end of a particular line, we just flip over or flip the cap. We just turn the cap over and continue to sew. No cutting of any weft at all, because we do not want to ruin the bundles. So because when you start cutting weft, you start, you know, ruling the bundles. So I'm just going to be doing the turnover method all through down to the front part, that's the closure part, to the last sew in. I'm just going to be doing the turnover method. And to start sewing, I'm sewing in the binded or the doubled weft I already did initially. So I'm just going to start off with that part and then sew till I get to where I have single weft, or where I have single weft. So for the front part, I'm going to be installing single weft, while the back part I'm going to be doing like the double. I'm going to be sewing in the double weft. This is so that the hair or the wig doesn't come out looking so bulky in front. Want the front to be laid down very flat. And while I'm sewing, I'm not stretching the cap. I'm just sewing it the way it is. No stretching of the cap at all. Just sewing it the way it is, matching the machine as I'm sewing. I'm just sewing it like that, just so that it doesn't create like these bumps. Just so that when I'm done sewing the hair or sewing the wig cap, is going to just come out looking very flawless and flat. The main goal is for it to come out looking flat, and then when you turn the wig, like when you open the back of the wig, you just find out that the back is looking neat as well. That's the sewing is looking neat. That's the main goal, for it to look flat and for the back to look neat. Hope you guys get it. So at this point, before I blab or I talk too much, because most of you used to complain that I talk too much when I'm explaining, that's why I stopped explaining. So yeah, at this point, I'm just going to allow you guys to watch so that you get a better understanding. But if you have any question, you can let me know in the comment section below. Probably maybe I'll film like a part 2 if I have so much question on this topic. At this point, I'm going to continue sewing until I get to the closure part, which I will still be doing like the turnover method. Even till when I get to the closure part, we'll still do the turnover method till I finish the complete bundles of the hair or the wig or the hair. Yes, the complete bundles. So we'll just be doing the turnover method and try as much as possible not to be stretching the cap. Just be sewing with the zigzag stitch like that until I'm done sewing the bundles. This is the final look. Thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Hope this is helpful. Hope you're able to learn 1 or 2 things from this video. Please, if you don't understand the whole process, just let me know in the comment section and I will do a part 2 of this same topic. If you have plenty questions, let me know. You guys leave your comments. If it's dozens of questions, leave it in the comment section. You can as well send me a message on my Instagram or my mail, that's my Gmail, or you can send me a message on Facebook. Please give this video a big thumbs up, share this video to friends and family, and do not forget to shop exquisite signature luxury hair. Check our website and shop, guys. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye. Insert.